Hey Eurovision fam, it's Alesia Michelle. I am your favorite American Eurovision fan. Well, I'm trying to be. Today's really exciting because I am going to be reacting to Germany's entry for Eurovision 2022. Let's get into this.
Hey, hey, what, Eurovision 2022. I got a new video. Alesia Michelle, I'm ready to go.
Are you ready?
Eurovision fam, are you ready for the show?
So I did actually do a reaction to Germany's national selection. If you're curious about it, you should definitely connect with me on Facebook because the full reaction is there on Facebook and I actually did it live. And one of the key things that I think was really fun about doing it live was I think that there was a kind of collective commiseration of the fans where we were just like, okay, Germany, like what's going on, y'all? What's going on? I just feel like Germany is a country at Eurovision that has so much potential, and then they do these national selections, and then we kind of listen to the batch of songs that they give us, and it's like, it's not bad, but it's like, we want to see better for you, Germany. We want to see better for you, but I gotta say, of the songs in the national selection, I think this was the one that I was given the edge of like, okay, this is the one that I would probably send to Eurovision out of all of these. Like, this is the one. So I'm glad that they picked it. And I only heard a snippet of it, and we're going to react to the live performance right now. Let's do it. Play. Oh, okay. So he's starting off at the keyboard. That's not a bad idea. Because this song did seem to be heartfelt. Like, he wrote this. He's, like, connecting to this song. So that drives home that point. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is better. Because I think he's allowing us to connect with him. This is heartfelt for him, so he's allowing us to connect with him. Okay, and we're getting some authenticity, which is important. Okay, Malik, look where we are. Okay, we used to be rock stars. So I'm assuming these are pictures of him as a kid. Okay. Okay, I really need to look into the meaning of this because is it just about him? Okay. Y'all. I mean, I gotta say, I'm like kind of waiting for the impact. I'm waiting for the impact, and I'm not really getting that. Okay, is he famous? So his flow and cadence is very Eminem. Yeah, like literally, like this flow and cadence is very like textbook Eminem. That's not a bad thing. And then I feel like I'm getting a little bit of like a Travie McCoy vibe. So the song is basically like, so is he like actually famous in Germany? So he's singing because he's like, oh, I wish that I could go back to when I wasn't famous. So I'm assuming this is his dad. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Okay. And now the song is over. It's interesting because in the music video, oh, I remember this. Well, I love that his dad is his biggest fan. I love that. That's good. We gotta go. Let's Well, it's me, so let's kick it off and talk about the styling. We have none. There's no styling. I think that this is supposed to be like kind of like a stripped down performance and everything, and I appreciate the fact that we're getting this opportunity to kind of connect with him. There's something about the delivery of this that feels personal, and I think that's important. That's a good thing. But guess what? We can be personal and still have styling. Okay. I'm not saying that we have to be in Gucci. I'm not saying we have to be in Givenchy. I'm not saying we have to be in Karl Lagerfeld. Like, I'm not saying that we have to be in designer clothes, but I do think we have to be thoughtful about the way that we're presenting ourselves on stage. We want to pop. We want to blend in. We're a performer. So we want to make sure that, that we're coming correct. So I think that we could have some styling. I mean, right now, we just have none. It looks like he just put clothes on. And, I don't know, with skateboarding before. Actually, no, because skateboarding clothes, like, there's some color in there, and like we just don't really have styling with this. So I think we need to have some styling. I would say I think we need to have some styling. It doesn't have to be extra, but it has to be thoughtful. It just has to be there. It has to be there so we can pop on the stage. Let's talk about the vocal. Well, this isn't really a vocal performance song. I'm not saying that we necessarily need a vocal moment. But since this is sort of giving me a little bit of a, like a urban feel, hip hop, I like his cadence. I like his flow. It's very Eminem, and that's a compliment. His flow and cadence is very much so like mirroring Eminem. But I would say on the negative side of things, Eminem kind of has this reputation amongst like, hip hop connoisseurs where it's like, yes, like Eminem can rap. He has like this flow and cadence, like the way that he can kind of like deliver a performance and, get his words out. But there has been a critique about, like, I would say, Eminem's, like, subject matter, that sometimes he has this cadence, but when you really start listening to the lyrics, it's kind of like, okay, but what are you really talking about? And that's the thing that I think I struggle with in this song, because it feels heartfelt. But I think that there's some moments where, he's talking and he's saying these things, but then he's kind of not saying. It's almost like we're sort of dancing around it, and it's just like, sometimes it's like, just say the thing so that we really can connect. There's no point in being sort of coy with this. You've got 3 minutes to get on stage and sort of tell your authentic story. And as I was literally listening to like line by line lyric, I don't think that we were using those verses in a meaningful way to really tell our narrative, if that makes any sense. I feel like the chorus is sort of showing us that. I can look at, these images of him as a kid and then growing up. I can kind of look at this. And so, yeah, like this desire to go back to a time when life was simpler. But it's weird because in the lyrics, it's as if he's not completely saying that. It's almost like we're sort of dancing around the crux of the song. That's what I gathered. In this, maybe when I sit down and really analyze the lyrics more, I'm like, okay, like maybe you are sort of saying it. But the thing is, at the Eurovision Song Contest, there is something about the immediacy of it. I mean, look, like, I don't know if this is like a bathroom break song. Like, I wouldn't say that about it. But I think that if Germany is really trying to turn the tides at Eurovision, I don't know if this song is really going to turn the tides for them at Eurovision. But then I have this weird feeling of like, it's not a bad song. So like, maybe it'll get some televote love. Like maybe that's not a crazy thing. But then I have to go back and think of what else are we going to be seeing on the stage. And this is only going to pop up at the final. So there's not the build-up that you get with songs in the semi. So it's just going to kind of be there in the final. I don't know. Y'all, given what happened to Germany last year, I think that there was a hope of like, okay, let's see if Germany can level up and maybe, turn the tides. I think Spain has turned the tides. Yeah, I think Spain has turned the tides. Spain is definitely going to be on the left-hand side of the leaderboard at the end of the grand final. I don't see Spain being on the right-hand side again. Germany, I don't know if I'm going to see Germany on the left. Well, I shouldn't say I don't know. We're not going to see Germany on the left-hand side of the leaderboard with this entry. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I don't know how we make it better. I don't know how we make it better. Some styling would help. I mean, and honestly, with the staging, we didn't really have staging either at this point. I don't even know if I want to bother brainstorming what I think the staging could be to maybe make it impactful, because ultimately I don't think Germany's going to do it. So what's the point of me even trying to think of, oh, maybe like do this would make it like a little bit more impactful and maybe help to like drive home that narrative more. I don't think that Germany will do it. So I won't waste my breath. Well, that was my reaction. What do you think? Talk to me in the comments below. Do you think I'm being too harsh? I don't know. There's just something, I don't know, that it's just not here with this entry. And I don't completely know how to fill in the blank with it. I'm sorry. If you agree with me, talk to me in the comments below. If you disagree with me, that is okay too. If you think that some people could connect with this, if you think that there are redeeming qualities about this, drop down in the comments below. This is a conversation, and you know what? I'm so excited for Eurovision 2022. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Yes, I have so much content for you. This is only Eurovision content, so if you're on this video, you've never seen me before. Hello, welcome. You know, I want to connect with you. And the only way that I can do that is if you subscribe. It costs no money to subscribe. So yes, please do that. Thank you for watching. Bye.